Welcome back to Newsviews. I'm Judy Sue. My guests here this morning are Darnell Motley and Miles Lauder. Both of them work on a program known as CI3. Welcome to the both of you. What does CI3 stand for? Tell everybody.
So CI3 is the Center for Interdisciplinary Inquiry and Innovation in Sexual and Reproductive Health. Okay. Quite a long name.
Yes, and how did it come to the attention of the center that it's important at this point to launch this project that we've been talking about this morning?
Yeah, so one could say that for the last 30 years we've known that unemployment is a risk factor for HIV acquisition, particularly among young Black and Latino, gay and bisexual men, but also trans women. But we've always known that we haven't actually intervened on that level. So Dr. Hill really wanted to intervene at that level and say, how can we help people get employment and see if that actually moves them toward less risk for HIV acquisition.
And what is the feedback you have been getting from the youth in the community? Because I know you did a focus group, kind of hearing back from the youth.
Yeah, last summer we did a series of focus groups and interviews with about 82 individuals, and they talked about a desire to have this kind of program. Sort of mentioning they didn't quite know how to navigate some of those barriers. Like Miles mentioned, the things around legal name change or gender marker change and being able to advocate for themselves. And so we're really hoping to be able to give those skills around accessing HR or even knowing what your rights are under the law in terms of equal protection in a workplace.
And what is the feedback you're getting from, I see, the corporate world? Because part of this project is also job placement. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We've actually found that a lot of companies are really interested in supporting this population. We've been working with some of those companies to kind of establish not only a pathway to employment, but hopefully the opportunity for some internship opportunities and for LGBTQ people who haven't had opportunities educationally to gain skills in certain work environments to be able to do that. And so we're definitely looking forward to the current partnerships we have. We're also, if there are companies that are interested in helping LGBTQ youth find employment and work in an affirming environment, we do have an opportunity on our website for companies to indicate that they're interested in partnering with us and helping us with that pathway to employment for our LGBTQ people.
And also talk in terms of the larger picture. I know we're talking about employment, but there's also, there's a huge connection, a direct connection between employment, having a job, and better health.
Yes, so the Work to Prevent study that we're working on is really focused around that. Again, I mentioned about HIV, but we know that for a number of youth who can't access employment, they may feel pushed into the sex economy. So they may find themselves trading sex for goods in order to live, which puts them at risk for possibly being incarcerated, but also the possibility of violence or acquiring HIV via the sex work.
I didn't ask you, all these services, are they free?
They are.
Okay.
They are.
I think that's important to mention.
Yeah, they are. And the Work to Prevent study actually pays a stipend if folks are involved in it. So they can earn up to about $300 from taking part in that study.
Is there hope? I know this is fairly new. When did you launch this program?
The program launched in March.
Just in March.
Yeah.
Is there hope that maybe this will carry on through other neighborhoods if it is successful?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited about the possibility of expanding throughout the city. We have a number of city partners that we're trying to work with and just see what the possibilities are out there. Right now, we're focusing on the South Side because there aren't a lot of opportunities like this on the South Side, but definitely for the future, we're excited to see where it goes.
Now, besides doing this program, of course, how else are you trying to get the word out in the community about this new project?
So we're at Pride Fest this weekend. Some of our partners at the Third Coast Center for AIDS Research will have our palm cards for our study. They'll also be talking about Miles's work. We'll also be at other Pride parades, the Pride Parade and other Pride activities with our blue T-shirts on. Work to Prevent will be on those T-shirts. So stop us and chat with us if you want to learn more about the study, but also about Miles's program.
And one more question. I know, we like to think that we have made a lot of progress in this area. So in terms of your studies and your conversations with the community and companies, how far have we come? How much work is left?
I think that I've been really impressed with how far we have come in terms of the companies that we've been working with and how eager they are to support the LGBTQ community. I definitely think there's always room to grow. And for the future, we definitely are trying to look at how we can help companies do that and make that a part of our services. But as of right now, I've been really heartened and impressed by how much people want to help and how engaged a lot of the companies we've been seeing are.
And Darnell? Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm really pleased. So as a researcher and a clinical psychologist, I've seen a lot of challenges, definitely, but I also see hope. So we're moving forward. There is marriage equality. There is sort of movement. There is support for folks. So I'm looking forward to seeing this continue as we go forward.
Well, thank you to the both of you for joining us here this morning. Hopefully, we're helping you spread the word about this new project. By the way, you can get online and find out more information if you are interested. And that does it for Newsviews on this Sunday. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Now let's go back to the news desk.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.